Once again, I'm back with a new lesson of English grammar, and my today's topic would be on the second part of word. If you want to know more on quasi-passive verb, subjective complements, objective complements, prepositional or group verbs, then you have to see all the slides I have shared till the end. If you think it's helpful, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Here comes the first slide of the topic, and the name is the quasi-passive verbs. What are quasi-passive verbs? We need to know. Quasi-passive verbs are verbs used in the active voice with a passive force. Example like rice sells cheap. This fruit tastes sweet. Now moving on to the next slide, and we get the subjective complements. Subjective complements are complements of intransitive and passive verbs relate to the subject. To know more on transitive and intransitive verb, you have to see the video I have shared just before this one. Example like he is a fool, I was made president. Now here the common intransitive verbs requiring such complements are the verbs to be, become, seem, appear, remain, look, grow. They are the verbs of incomplete prediction. Examples like he is angry with me, he became alert, you seem displeased, and so on. Now the verbs to be, look, grow, remain, become, etc. can be used as verbs of complete prediction. Like look at me, this plant will not grow, remain there, and etc. Now moving on to the next slide, and we get the objective complements here. Complements of transitive and active verbs relate to the object are called the objective complements. Examples like I saw him go, I struck him dead. Now here you have to note something like verbs of naming like name, call, turn. Verbs of making like make, create, appoint, etc. Verbs of thinking like think, consider, suppose, believe, etc. generally take objective complements. He called me a fool, we named him Ramesh, he made me miserable, and the example goes on. The objective complement may be used after other words too, like I cut him short, he bought the house new, he painted the house red, etc. Moving on to the next slide, and here we get the prepositional or group verbs. Prepositional or group verbs are verbs which grouped with prepositions are used as the single transitive verbs. Like he laughed at them, he acted on this role. An example goes on. Now in the next slide we get a transitive verb becomes intransitive when there are certain rules. We need to know them. First one, the verb is used in such a general sense that the object can be easily understood from the context. Example like fire burns, we eat to live. Now the next point is the reflexive pronoun is omitted. Example like move aside means yourself is omitted. He keeps himself aloof. Himself is omitted, and the sentence is he keeps aloof. He drew near me. He drew himself near me. Now the next point is an adverb is added to the verb. Example like cholera has broken out. And the last one is the verb is used quasi-passively, like rice sells cheap, the fruit tastes sweet, and so on. Now in the next slide we get how an intransitive verb becomes transitive when it is used, like the first one grouped with preposition, like he laughs at me, we act on this rule, and so on. In a casual sense, like he flies a kite, I grow corn in my field, the word over and with placed before it, like example, we withstood the attack, he overcame the difficulties, the word over and the word with a reflexive or a personal object, they set them down. Example is they set them down. And the last one is with a cognate object, like he ran a race. Now here we need to know what is a cognate object. So I have given the next slide, that is there are 5 different forms of cognate object. Like the first one, strictly cognate both in form and in meaning, like he lived a happy life, he dreamt a dream, we sang a song, and so on. Now the second one, strictly cognate in meaning but not in form. Examples like he went a long way, they fought a battle, and so on. Partially cognate containing a noun descriptive of the cognate noun understood. Example like they shouted applause, shouted a shout of applause. He ran a great risk, a course of great risk. Now the next point is an adjective qualifying the cognate noun understood. Example like he did his best, like the doing, he breathed his last, the word breathe, he tried his hardest means his trial or attempt. And the last one is cognate noun expressed by the word it, like we must fight it out, like the word the fight, they lorded it over us means acted the part of the Lord, lorded it over us means they acted the part of Lord.
Hope this video has helped you a lot in understanding the verb. So if you have learned the chapter verb from this video very well, don't forget to give a thumb, give your valuable comments in the comment section below. If you are a new visitor to my channel, then hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon just beside it.